Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing the Easierhiker Family Beach Sunshade Tent UPF 50 Plus. It's a 10 foot by 10 foot beach tent with 2 poles. This thing's got like 6 sandbags in it. It's different than the Nesso tents and stuff that I've reviewed before, so that's why I wanted to showcase this kind of thing here. And I've got enough experience with these tents to know if it's good quality or not, so we're gonna lay this out here and see what it looks like. And yeah, so let's just unpack it. It comes in this bag, which can conveniently enough be treated as kind of a backpack like that. Not for a full-size adult like me, but for that little kid of yours that you need that little helping hand out to the beach, he can slap this thing on him, no problem. You do get the Easierhiker branded manual in here, Beach Sunshade. We don't need that because we have enough experience with this, right? You get the 2 poles here, you get the fabric, which does feel super nice and stretchy. It does feel really good. Kind of premium and heavy fabrics. You do get a pack of these bags, so here are the 6 bags that you get, and they're pretty neat. Like, it's a good design here, so you can see this is how you can fill the bags right here, so you can kind of do it off site instead of having to dig this big hole, but you'll want to do that anyway. Here's 2 little clamps here to clip them once they're full. So there's 6 bags, so that's 2 extra bags than the Nesso, so it should be enough weight to anchor that thing down. You get a shovel. They include a shovel. No one else does that. Here are the straps that will hold down the bags. Feels like seat belt material, and it's just super hot out here, so I'm like squinting like crazy, but this is like seat belt material, so should last. Everything feels pretty premium, so good job. You get a pack of ground stakes so that we can use this out here. How about that? That's nice. Now for setting this up, we're gonna lay the fabric out first to get an idea of this 10 by 10, and then we're gonna strap it out, stake it up, pop it up, and see what we got. This is pretty doggone neat. They give you these little bungee straps that you can tighten, and they're heavy duty to keep these things from opening up and rattling around and scratching your fabric or tearing your bag. So that is definitely pretty cool, and that has not been in any of the Nesso tents by comparison, so sweet, good job. Check this out on the corners here. This is sewn over onto itself here like that, and your straps will run through the corners. That's a neat way, and the stitching method looks pretty solid. Look at the stitching method there. Looks really good, and this fabric is pretty stout. It's up there with the Nesso fabric. Very cool part is also it comes with these whole handful of carabiners, and there's a multi-purpose carabiner here that you can use to hang stuff from these loops in the straps, and it has a bottle opener right there, so you can hang your bag up with this when you're done, and I'll show you that, or anything else off of these little loops here, these little molly almost strap loop things here that'll be all around it, so you can hang your clothes, your towels, and all that stuff to dry. And you get a complimentary multi-purpose carabiner, that bottle opener on there. That's really cool. These actually attach pretty well, pretty familiar as well, but these are good locking in. Pretty neat. There's actually a stake tip here on the bottom, which is different than the Nessos. The Nessos just have a flat little plate down there, and then this end has a ball with a washer above it. So there's 6 straps, and the 2 will come around the ball and come off the top to keep this in place from moving around. So this is interesting to go from a dense foam ball from the Nesso to one of these smaller ones with just this washer around it. Be interested to see over the year how well the fabric would hold up. I don't feel anything that would catch the fabric to make a hole in it, but something to keep in mind. And also note, these are probably looks to be about 7 foot tall poles, so you should be able to walk under it no problem. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? A little shade? Say yeah. Say yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a big 10-foot by 10-foot shade. Look at this. And I was concerned about having the 2 extra straps, like a total of 6 to deal with, but it keeps those corners steady, like steadier than the Nesso one. So that would be a good idea to employ, I believe, on the Nessos, is for them to add an extra strap like that. And then the yard stakes that come with this is doing the job just fine. And usually I use the orange screws. Those leave a little bit more of a divot than those stakes do. And those stakes are pretty heavy duty, but let's get a closer look. You can see these stakes, they're pretty heavy duty stakes. And I just did it like this, and this works pretty good for right here. So if you can think of these being the sandbags, in the place of these stakes, that would be your beach. And to have 6 of those, I do believe it makes a difference to have it going up and tying around the top of the pole. But let's follow this up. And here you got your extra straps here to hang stuff off of, and which this can just go like this, Boom, and in there you can hang whatever you want. You got a bottle opener right there. You can put the bag there so it doesn't blow away if you wanted to. Now here's the show piece, I feel like, because here's the washer and here's the ball, and it ties down here, and the washer's smooth all the way around, so I don't see this tearing that fabric really. Now it may over the years and stuff, but this pole is like firm right there, not going anywhere. It's pretty solid. The wind's picking up because we got some storms coming, but yeah, the carabiner goes here through the fabric. That's nice. The stitching looks good. Let's take a closer look to make sure nothing's ripping. And I don't see any ripping. It's pretty tight. You can see that's tight. But the cool thing is this isn't going anywhere, and all I did was loop around the strap around itself and kind of choke that. It's a choke pattern around here, and then take it down to another stake down on the ground. But with that tip down here, this thing is solid. I was surprised. Good job. And then of course there's the fabric itself, all stretched out and looking pretty. The wind's kind of blowing from this direction, but I had to put it that way because it's where I had the tripod and stuff, so excuse me. Here it is again on the other side, and looks pretty good. It all looks good through here. Everything looks to be holding up just fine. Here's the other side. Has these little loops where you can hang and tie stuff from. Did just the same as the other side. So yeah, there it is. That, I mean, it takes up a huge amount of real estate, and I think you're really going to want to invest in 4 more poles if you can. I don't know if it's just designed for 2-pole configuration only. It may be, but if that's the case, you can see here the wind blows that thing up and out. You can sit underneath it. All right, so the wind has changed, and we're getting storms rolling in, so it's changed and kind of pushing from the back side. But when this thing flails out, you get 10 feet, and you can go all the way back. See, the wind's kind of changing for the better for us now, but it works. Trust me, it works. But this wind is crazy. There's a storm blowing in right over there. I like it. Like, these poles stay stationary. It loops around up top. It's not going anywhere, and with the spear tip on the end, I was surprised. I was a little skeptical of it, and I was really a fan of the Nesso foam top being really protective over this fabric, but I think that I like the thing that goes over the top of the ball better than the Nesso. So for the price, there's the wind blowing in the right direction now, but it's just changing because of the storm moving in right there that I see that I got to hurry up and get done with this real quick. But I really do like it. I think you should check it out if you're in the market for it, because the price is cheaper than the Nesso, and there is a coupon that you can clip on the in the description, or the YouTube description down there of the Amazon link, and that's where it's at. And I really do like it. There's a lot of little things going on with it that you got to do over the typical Nesso, but if you can add 2 more poles, maybe keep this thing up in a canopy style. But this, if you can put it in the wind facing this way, it'll fan up and open up and give you just enough of what you need, because we really rocked a 2-pole configuration the last time we was at the beach, and because it was so windy. So I think you can get by at the beach with 2 poles, but on the land where the wind may be, you might get it or not, you might want to throw an extra 2 poles in your cart if that's available. So the link is down in the YouTube description. Make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next cool outdoor product that I got coming. And I've got another one, 2 more, 3 more coming down the pipe. I like this one, don't you? I think it's good. The poles stay super sturdy, don't you think? Not bad. Better than I thought. Better than I thought it was going to be.
Put it up?
Yeah, once you like figure it out, you know, like, because it's just sort of different. I was wanting to make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, it's not bad. I like it.